What is up, everybody? It's Wednesday night again, and we're going to draw as if people are watching us. All right, I got a new angle, so if anyone's watching on the Instagram, I got a new angle, so you might be able to see more of what I've got going on the Instagram, if that's what you're doing. But today we're going to be drawing Erica Slaughter from Something is Killing the Children comic book series. So this is the character. She wears this mask that has a very distinctive teeth pattern, and that's kind of like her deal. I'm not real familiar with the title, but I know that it's very popular. So she wears like this face covering that's got distinct markings, and she's killing some shit. So, oh damn, I can't read if I have it down that low. Maybe I'll turn it up just a little bit. How's it going? Right on. So it's tough to read. I'm going to have to get a mirror if I want to read it. But so here we go. So this is Erica Slaughter. Hola, Sophia. But she wears this mask, and for me, it's not going to be real fun drawing her with this bandana mask. So what I wanted to do was check this out. I wanted to do one of these like Japanese half masks. So I'm going to do like a Japanese half mask on her face, and I'm going to do it with the distinct markings that she has of her bandana. And what I've chosen is I've chosen this picture here to be like that's what we're going to use for our face. And then we're going to put the mask. We're going to put the mask on her. So just like every other Wednesday, we're starting with a blank piece of paper. I drew a light X on there so I could see where the middle is, but there's nothing on the front. There's nothing on the back. We're going to go from start to finish. Sophia says, hi, my friends, and good night. Buenas noches from Mexico. All right, so we have our face here, and I needed the part of the thing is I'm not good at drawing females, right? Or maybe I'm getting better, but I'm not as strong at drawing females as I am at drawing monsters and male characters, right? So I'm using these Wednesday nights to try to get better at things that I am not great at. And so for me, like a lot of what makes the women fun, and I'm not talking about like the booby pictures and stuff, but a lot of what makes drawing women fun is they're fun to look at. They're beautiful. They're elegant, and all the stuff that comes with that, right? And I don't know how to draw that way. So I'm trying to learn how to draw that way. Because when I draw females, they always come out looking like they're on testosterone. And if that's your thing, there's nothing wrong with being on testosterone, but there's definitely a distinct look that comes with using testosterone. You very manly features. All right, so I'm going to try to pick my center line. I may not even be getting this right, I'm trying to just eyeball it here and see what we get. I'll show the Instagram people in just a second. I just want to kind of get. Yeah, the neck is going to give me problems. She's got a little towel on her thing, so I can't see like where her neck is. So I don't know. And I don't know what the character wears. Like, I don't think the character. Oh, she wears a tank top. So there's no, I can't fudge that. Damn, I was hoping that she was wearing like hope she was wearing like a hoodie or something like that. That would have been prime. So the neck is gonna be weird. I mean, maybe we'll just throw some hair there. Let's see. Look, I'm looking to see if I can see any comments, but it's just at such a weird angle. I can't get it. All right. So I promised the Instagram people that I would show. So we haven't done anything really. We just got it set up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the eye that's closest to us. And then I'm going to build from there. Like that's going to be where I'm building from. And I really don't have, like, I'm doing myself I'm taking away the possibility that I'm going to mess up the bottom half of the face by putting the mask on. So I didn't do myself any practice favors, but I did myself like you can't fuck this up favors. For some reason, it looks like I'm drawing cartoon eyes, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that's all about. But let's just, like, I want to get these down and then just kind of reassess from there. We'll see. We'll see how much I've messed up or whatever. Okay, so we've already established that our eyes are way too close. So there's that. So we'll start over again. That feels good. Let's see. Oh, that feels better. That feels better. Still not great. And I'm not really following as much as I'm not following my as much as I should be. So my angle is a little different than what I have in front of me on my display, but the stuff still works. We'll see. It looks like I'm getting a nice soft read on this, and let's see. So like the nostril would be like right here, and then the mouth would be like right around here. I don't really have to draw the mouth, but I'm drawing like where the mouth would be, so that way that we'll be able to put the mask where it needs to go. And we can see that our chin is a little bit too long for this facial setup that I came up with. The eyes are too big, so hopefully we'll fix that when we go into when we go to ink it. We'll just ink it smaller. That's the goal. We'll see. And you know what's weird is I don't really know how these Japanese half mask, like how do they, I don't know that they're fastening thing. I don't know how they fasten. So I have to look and see if our character wears earrings of any kind. Oh yeah, I don't know if Instagram knows, but I've got a Kickstarter. I got 2 more days on my Kickstarter, so I would appreciate any help on Kickstarter. If you go to kickstarter.com and type in SilverbaX, and you'll see my art book. Maybe she needs a little bit more meat in the back of her head. I think I've shallowed the back of her head a little bit, and that's kind of what feels a little bit off, as her head is too narrow. There we go. That feels better. And then that'll come right down into the neck. Oh man, we did pretty good. I'm happy with that. Look at that. We did pretty good. All right, so now let's look at the character. All right, so she's got her hair pulled back, but all right, so she has like a ponytail like this. I just can't draw hair to save my life. I don't know where my brain goes when it comes to like trying to just draw flowing hair. It's like, for me, it ends up looking more like, it looks more like drawing flames, like when I do it. Like everything just ends up looking like flames. All right, so we'll just. All right, we're just going to make this up because I'm just winging it here. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the mask part of this, right? So we're going to put this Japanese half mask on her. And just kind of comes over the cheekbones and sits. Let's see, let's have it come back here. If we come back here, we can lose it in the hair. We can lose it in the hairline if we go far enough back. Maybe that's what we should do. We'll put a little bit of thickness on this. So it turns out that fake chin that we drew can end up being the mask. Like, so that's cool. So now we need to draw the center of the mask. Now we can draw a weird nose. We need to get rid of her real nose and her real mouth, and then start doing the. Oh, you know what? We need to. All right, let's put in a temporary nose, because they always have like this, like extreme nostril setup. They always have like this extreme nostril setup. So there we go. We got the extreme nostril setup. All right, so now I need to look at the mouth of the bandana that she's wearing, because the tooth pattern is it's a certain way. I've seen it done multiple ways, but like this guy's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the big teeth. But I don't know if that, and see, this one's only got 2 and then the big teeth. This one has 4, then the big teeth. This one has 2, then the big teeth. This one has 4, then the big teeth, 4, then the big teeth, 2, then the big teeth. Dude, there's zero consistency. Well, I guess there's consistency in the two. All right. So let's so that means this is our center line. That's our center line right there. So we'll start right here. That's pretty cool. Got it poking past the mask. And then we'll poke this one out the bottom. And then it's also inconsistent on whether or not the teeth are pointing up or the teeth are pointing down. So looks like I'm going with two teeth in between the big teeth. That way that it's easier to distinguish what's going on, right? And then there's teeth going all the way up the side. So now what I need to do is I need to draw like where the middle is all the way around. So that way we can have these teeth, oh shit balls. So we can have these things going all the way around. I think we'll just have 3 on either side. Feels like that should be closer. Maybe I need to bring this out a little bit more. And then now we go back to the Japanese thing. And we'll try to do like some of the cool Japanese stuff that they do, right? We'll have the big open at the end of the mouth here. Like that with the exaggerated lip. And then we'll come down like this. Put some of these little wavy things in there. What else can we do? We can put something on the chin. Right? And then we can, how would we, I still don't know and understand how we have it attached, but we'll have something there that indicates it goes over her ear and behind her head. That seems pretty cool. So I'll show the Instagram people that aren't watching. So Instagram people that aren't watching, there you go. Take our kneaded eraser. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. All right, and then we roll our kneaded eraser over. I'm still not happy with that ponytail, but man, I don't know what to do. I feel like the more I mess with it, the crappier it's going to get. I don't want to mess with it. All right, so now we can have some of her hair like in the way of. So now what I do is I try to figure out the depth, like what's closest to me and what's the furthest away. So that way I can draw that. So like her hair. So some of her hair is in front of. So I just want to. Well, I even managed to mess that up. Dude, something about me and hair, just don't get it. I just do not get it. I don't. Dude, I have to take some classes on hair. This shit's just out of control. The amount of inability that I have to do hair is just ridiculous. Oh man, I almost messed up. I almost forgot that our teeth were poking through. Man, I like this song. White Mustang by Lana Del Rey. No, I don't think anybody's asking any questions. People just stopped coming. I don't know. I used to get a couple of people to show up to these live shows, but now we've got Bryan contemplating whether or not he should keep doing these. Oh, I didn't look to see if she was wearing any earrings. And since nobody's fucking watching this, I don't have anybody to ask. So she does have earrings. All right, I'll show these guys who aren't here just in case. Just in case they care. All right, remember, we're just making enough marks so that we don't lose our place when we come back after we erase. So now we're going to do the eyes. The eyes are where we can lose it. All right, I got to go back to my source picture and kind of see. All right, I think that's pretty much the hard part. Pretty much the hard part. I don't know if you guys can see that. Well, I say that, but really it's the hair too, right? For Bryan, it is. All right, that's where we got. So that's what we've got. So now we're going to erase all of our pencil lines, and then we'll go back and clean this up. All right. I'll show it to Instagram again as if they're watching. But all right, Instagram, there you go. That's where we're starting. All right, now one thing I need to do is I need to look up the eyes of our character and see. Okay, it looks like she has yellow eyes. Maybe they're supposed to be hazel. All right, they seem to be yellow, so we can't make them solid black. Man, my headphones have already unsynced. I do not like it when they unsync. Because one ear hears the sound and then the other ear hears the sound, and it's just off. And I don't know what caused it. It doesn't do it every time I use them. Because these are the same ones I use for when I do my afternoon walks, right? So very rarely do they fall out of sync during those. But I don't want to. I don't want to waste anybody's time, you know. I say that and like nobody's watching. So Bryan, whose time are you really wasting if you resync your headphones? Certain parts of it sound like they're, it's stereo. You're like, oh, cool, it's bouncing back and forth. But then there's parts where you're like, I know that's not supposed to be doing that. So she's got blonde eyebrows too. So I don't want to overdo the eyebrowness. I got to go back to my reference picture and see like how they do the little cheek area. Like how do they do any kind of indication like this? I just want to do a little bit. I know that the more lines you put on a female's face, the less feminine that you're just aging her up. With every line that you put on a female's face, you're just aging her up. And I get that. But I can't stop myself. It's like an addiction. It's like, Bryan, please add more lines. Add more lines, Bryan. It's like the crack pipe is just calling me. It's like, Bryan, you want to add some lines to this. You want to add some lines. This is actually, this feels like a pretty cool idea. I don't know if it's been done before or not with her wearing this Japanese mask, but I almost feel like I want to take it properly and, do a full digital version of this, like draw, do a full layout, take my time and try to make it something really cool instead of just being a Wednesday night start to finish thing. Feels like there could be something here. You know what I mean? We'll see if I post this, and we'll see if anybody gives a shit. And then I'll say, where were you guys during the live stream? And they'll be like, oh man, it's past my bedtime. But I guarantee you, if there was a whatnot auction on, they'd be like, oh shit, we got to get on that whatnot auction. Whatever, I'm just messing around. I ain't mad. I ain't bitter. I'm just doing me. Just doing me. Just doing me. And if I was doing this properly, I would have put a lot more thought into like the intricacies of her mask. I would have really tried to put some adornments. I would have tried to jazz it up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know how I want to approach this because it's supposed to. Her mask is all black, so it'd be cool if we could pull that off and have it feel not like I'm just filling it in black. I just don't want to fill it in solid black. That just all right. That feels pretty okay. And if we're doing pretty okay, it's always good. Pretty okay is good to me. What's not pretty okay is the fact that my headphones are out of sync. So I think like the inside of the mouth area is like usually like a black mesh. So that's kind of what I'm trying to. But it's hard when I hate myself. I wish I could help, but it's hard when I hate myself. God dang. I can identify with that so hard. Like, I don't exactly hate myself, but motherfucker, I am far from okay. But I see people that are less okay. And that's just how it is. Like, I don't know. I, it's hard for me to put myself first if I see somebody doing worse off. I'm like, all right, well, I can take it on the chin so that that person doesn't have to. And that pretty much describes my marriages. I don't see anybody commenting on either one. So, yay me. For a while there, I thought that the reason people weren't coming to my stream was because they would tune in and they would see that it was a shitty quality, right? So I figured out how to adjust my quality for the StreamYard thing. And that didn't solve anything. That did not help with the retention. I'm just kind of putting some darker areas inside this mesh to kind of indicate that you can sort of see through it, and maybe there's some shadows and shit going on the other side. Looks like it's turning out pretty cool. Looked like it turned out pretty cool to me. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh, it sounded like my headphones just synced back up with each other. How cool is that? I know that you don't know how cool it is, but it's pretty cool. All right, we're going to have to break out a big boy to do some of this. I don't want to be sitting here all day trying to fill in that area. I mean, it's not like I'm sitting on here trying to tell you guys about my Kickstarter the whole time. I'm not trying to pitch you on shit. I'm really not trying to sell you anything. Like, I wanted us all to hang out and have a good time. But I get it. I get it. I'm not mad at anybody. And it's like, since I'm not watching, it's not like I can say, oh man, I see that Jim jumped on and then Jim left and didn't stick around. Well, hell with you, Jim. So it's not like that. All right, looks like we're pretty much done with the masking area. That's pretty cool. I think it turned out much better than I thought it would. Oh, somebody said, please, please, please. Acknowledge me. It's tough to read down here, but I'm acknowledging cheeky you later, or check you later. Oh, that's Dustin. Acknowledge me. I'm the tribal chief. Acknowledge me. Thank you, sir. All right, so I guess we'll do this ear, and then we'll do the neck, and then I'll fuck up the hair. So we'll figure out what we're going to do about that hair situation. I really wish that I had like some white pens that worked just as well as these black pens. Like I could just draw back over things in white. I know there's gel pens and there's all kinds of other tools, but it's just not, it's not the same. They just never get opaque enough, or they're not as I don't know what I'm trying to say. They're not stuff, whatever stuff I'm saying, they're not that. I think we're on another Lana Del Rey song. Playing video games. It's you, it's all been you. Let's see, the people need to see the genius of Bryan's left hand. No, this is my right hand. I guess it's flipped on there, but this is my right hand. I appreciate it. Right hand. We're not doing the stranger. We're not doing the stranger. Baby, now you do. All right. Let's try to, I'm just so intimidated by this hair. I don't know what I want to do. Because if I was on the computer, I would just put these on their own layer. And then not really worry about them. Because I could treat them separately. And I guess that I'm spoiled that way. Like that's just how my brain works. Like, oh, I can just do that in post-production. Man, people aren't going to believe that I drew this. No. They'll say that I traced it. Which is pretty cool because for me, like looking at it, I wouldn't told you that I drew this. So I'm extraordinarily happy with the results. I am extremely pleased with the results. Aside from the hair. Aside from the hair. Yeah, aside from the hair, I think we did a good job. Aside from the hair. And I'll let that dry before I go to the next final step. Gonna make it look like she's carrying a katana blade, right? So we're just gonna draw 2 straight lines. We're not gonna get too There we go. I'm done. That turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Not the hair so much, but everything else I'm okay with. So acknowledge me. So thank you, Instagram. And thank you guys. Stay creative. Check out my Kickstarter. Help me out.